Shabbat Shalom, and thank you for tuning in to this week's 3-2-1. That's 3 comments on the Parsha in 2 minutes with 1 insight. Comment number 1 is one of the more beautiful moments in our history as a Jewish people. We are finally free. We make it to the other side of the split sea. The Egyptian army is crushed, and Moses leads a song. And he doesn't just lead a song. If you understand the Hebrew context, it has the feel of formal prayer. In fact, the Song of the Sea that he sings is older Hebrew than what's around it, implying that he doesn't just spontaneously sing words from the heart, but he actually is sharing words or a combination of words that have been pre-written before. It's the equivalent of us looking for the right prayer in our Siddur for the right moment. So there is already a sense, even before we've established our national identity, that we have a history of prayer and the chance to sing together. And the second is the same but totally opposite. The second comment is, so that is almost a whole chapter. We're going to sing it tomorrow in services, and there's a whole thing, and it looks pretty in the book. And then there is like one sentence at the end, and it says, and Miriam led everyone in song and dance, and they take out their timbrels. And this is also amazing. This is clearly both planned and spontaneous, but in a totally different way. One, whereas Moses is much more formal and him leading, Miriam has a much more communal experience. Everyone takes out timbrels that they didn't have time for the bread to rise, but they had time to pack their instruments, and they sing and dance together as one at this moment of freedom. And then the third comment is the choice to have both of these things together. And that leads to our insight, which is this moment challenges us throughout history. When we want to have our most serious, our best celebrations, our best commitments to these pivotal and important moments in our lives, there are instincts to go in both directions. There are instincts to, we have to have the ceremony, and we have to have the robes, and we have to have everyone stand in the right place at the right time. We have to include these things. We've always had these X, Y, and Z things, whatever they are. And then there's also the opposite instinct, which is to have no ceremony and just lead from the heart. Whatever comes is perfect. Our tradition is teaching us that both of those instincts are great, and the meaning and joy comes right in the middle. It is why our services are still our services, why we still have a Siddur, why we still follow our tradition, but we seek to find individual moments, our own excitement, our own passion, while some of the music might change from week to week, or which parts are out loud and which parts are silent, and even more so, we change from week to week. The challenge is that in some way, we are all always on the other side of the sea. Every day there is something that can move us to song, to joy, to celebration, to even challenge for the next day to be even better. Every day we have those moments. Can we draw on these two opposite instincts? The instincts to embrace ritual and tradition, which is not unique, but connects us to many other people, which is shared amongst many, as well as the part of ourselves that is deeply unique and individualistic, and can we put them together and hold on to both? With that, I'll say Shabbat Shalom, and I hope to see you at services.